Hi, my name's Ant. Welcome to my garden, my Japanese-inspired garden. If you've not seen it before, then go and check out Netflix, Big Dreams in Small Spaces, and you can see how, with some great help from Monty Don, the famous, wonderful Monty Don, how I created this garden. I've got a Zen garden here, I've got to clean up the leaves, I have like a shade garden behind here, and I just love it. It's sort of autumn, winter times, the leaves are coming off the trees, but every day it just brings me joy. And that's one of the wonderful things about gardening. And what I'm here to talk to you about today is sort of related to this. It's sort of life goals and motivation tips to get things done. So this garden didn't just happen by itself. I wanted to do it, and I kind of wanted to be on TV, because I mean lots of people do. And so I wrote into the television production company and say, I know you've got this great series I've been watching, I've got a garden I want to create, why don't you come and do it with us? And they said yes, because I created a plan and sent it to them, and some pictures of inspiration pictures of me in Japan, me and Jake in Japan, and these sort of ideas that I wanted to bring into this garden. So that's what I'm here kind of to talk about, is life goals, things you want to do, challenges, and just general fun, and share with you something I've been working on for the last year, and it is this book which is available exclusively on Amazon. It's the 12 books of motivation and life tips. Why 12? Well, there's a book, it's made of 12 books, and I started writing these last year, so this is the one for January. 12 months. So little books like that, and I created this big compendium, this omnibus edition, which gets all those books into one little paperback. Well, one, it's quite chunky. There's a tip in here for every day of the year, including leap year. So if this is a leap year, there are 366 tips for you. There are tips on gardening, obviously, exercise, some financial things, just general having fun stuff, ways to look at life a bit differently to make your life better, motivation to get things done. Okay, that's really what the heart of it is about. Things like, you don't have to wait for New Year's, for New Year's resolutions. You can start at any time, and that's what I did with this book. I started it in October, and I thought, I'm just going to start writing a book. That was one of my New Year's resolutions from way back in January, and I used the tips in this book to actually go ahead and write it. In fact, there are 13 if you count the other 12. And I found it really useful. There are tips in here that people have given me. There are tips in here that I've devised for myself. It's all good advice. So if you find it really hard to get things done, if you procrastinate, because I know that I do in some circumstances, then there are mental tips and tricks in here to help you with that. There's all those things on health, and what else have we got? Oh yeah, this is a good one. This is like September 27th. This is one of my favorite ones. These are really short tips because we don't have time to read big books. We're going to go and do stuff. So September the 27th, look at your hand. Count 5 things that you are grateful for today. If you're a motorcyclist, hearing motorcycles will probably be one, but it's one of those simple things you carry your hands around with you. If you want to think of 5 things which make you happy today. I mean, I can see mine in my garden, but it's simple stuff like that to improve your life. I'm not going to tell you all these, but they're actually quite good. So you have to buy the book to read them. So I hope that you can grab a copy for yourself, or maybe a friend or a family member who needs that little bit of kick, psychological tips and tricks to make you think about things a bit differently, to actually get things done, to stop procrastinating, because it can be done. This is living proof, because I read it and I wrote it and I still use it, and this is obviously helping people. This is book 1, and it's got 5-star reviews. I think it's got 4 or 5 5-star reviews, so people obviously finding it useful, and I've had people tweet me and send me Facebook messages saying how much it's helped them already, and it's only just recently gone on sale, that one. I do hope you go and track it down on Amazon. There should be a link in the description. If you're on desktop, it's probably going to be down there. If you're on mobile, who knows where it is. You know what it's like. You're trying to watch YouTube videos, you don't know what's going on. And if you can't find it, search on Google. You can probably Google for it, the 12 books of motivation and life tips, or you can Google my name, Anthony Grimley, and you'll probably find it in that way. Recommended. And I do hope that it motivates you to achieve your life goals, because it really helps me and it's helped other people. Thanks for watching. I'm going to enjoy the garden now, apart from I'm going to pick up all these leaves, but I'm going to get motivated because I'm going to have a cup of tea afterwards, and we'll do a roundup of the garden some other time. Thanks very much for watching.